Let's look at what someone gets once they activate the system. The first place they go actually will be the setup wizard, and that's where they're going to go to the orientation. A lot of these videos haven't been put in here because we are waiting on Empower for some things, so the last thing we'll do is pop in the final videos and the last bit of copy in these pages. So the first thing they'll do is go to orientation, and they'll have to go through account profile setup, autoresponder setup, email lists, and then whether or not they want to use coaching. If they need help getting set up at any point in time, they can go ahead and click here to pay a service fee to get set up. If they don't want to do this, we have a service for that. They set up their account profile, their Gravatar, there'll be a video here as well, their autoresponders, their email lists, and then if they want to use coaching or not, they can choose, okay? And you do have to be an Ipas Black member to use that. So that is the process a newbie goes through. It's very simple, super easy. The orientation will walk them through it step by step, and it'll actually always show at the top of the screen whether they're a silver, a gold, a black, or just a basic member, depending on what they've already purchased. So as you can see here, starter kit, silver, gold, or black. They can go ahead and click to upgrade at any point in time. Just by looking at the top of the screen. Okay, so once they get in here and they go through orientation, it will always bring them to their dashboard. The dashboard is what's going to show them where everything's at. It's the fun stuff, okay? This is where they can get support, training, go to the community, go to the marketing section, they see their calendar, they can go to their update section. If they want to upgrade to black, they can go ahead and do that right here. We have testimonials where you can submit your testimonials. We have a video story contest right in here. So this is your main dashboard that you always see when you log in. It's also the spot where you'll see your stats. This is where you're going to be able to monitor every piece of your business. So as I showed you before, the different pieces that you make money on, this will show you in real time how things are going for you. So whether it's today, yesterday, this week, this month, whatever it is, if you have information in here, it will show it in the graphs and so forth. So when we just added the starter kit that Empower Network added, that it'll show how many starter kits that you're selling to. Pretty cool stuff. It'll show you how many clicks, how many leads you're getting, campaign sales, where your sales are converting, whether it's YouTube or Facebook. It'll show you what's working. It'll show you what percentage each offer is converting at, so how many starter kit percentages you're making, and then you can even put an income goal in here and say I want to make $10,000, and it'll show you where you're at on that goal just by using this cool little income gauge. All right, so this is your stats section. You have your calculator. This will actually, there's a little tutorial video here. There's you can upgrade to any package that you want. If you're on here, you can go ahead and choose the basic calculator, whatever plan that you're at, plug in your numbers that you're seeing or that you want to see, hit calculate, and this bad boy will give you a very accurate, extremely accurate representation of what you need to do and how long it's going to take you to get to your goal, and exactly how many leads per day, per month, per week, everything. How many sales, all of that, okay? So this is the calculator, and then we'll have the leaderboard. The leaderboard will show you where you're at amongst the other members, just an overall value, dollar value, tripwire sales, core offer. Starter kit will be in here in silver, gold, and black. And then the contests that we hold, we'll be holding very large cash prizes on a monthly basis, physical prizes, etc. will be in here. So it'll show you where you're at in this process, okay? Really cool stuff. You want to keep an eye on that. So that is the dashboard. There also will be a video center in here. Mark and I are going to be doing a show once a week, as well as we have a setup show. I think it's a Google Hangout once a week, and some other leaders are going to be pitching in on the video center. So there'll be lots of great content there. The setup wizard, I showed you that. We'll have the training center, which depending on what level you're at, you'll have different training. Pretty self-explanatory. We have our marketing center, which is where you'll get your pages. You'll have your member feed. So depending on however many new members you're getting per day, it'll show you where they're at. It'll show you your commissions in real time. I think it's updated on the hour. On just general commissions with the system. It'll show you your downline in the system, and it'll give you campaign stats. So depending on wherever you set up your campaign, if there's a tag at the end of your link, say it says YouTube, it'll show you what your stats are for those, okay? We have community resources. This is where you can have your team resources in here. Here's where we'll have the Ipas2 resources. We have a 20K club coming, the 100K club, And then you'll be able to customize your back office on this page. So there's some customization options here. And then the product section, very simple. You can actually see details of the different tripwires. You can view them or activate them accordingly. It's all right here. Okay, pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. This over here, you can edit your profile at any time. So it's just you just go through here and edit the information. It's pretty easy. Who your sponsor is, all that kind of stuff. Support is back here. Your e-wallet, so how you get paid with Ipas2 is right here and connected. And then your notification center. So one thing that we noticed in Ipas1 is we were never able to stay in front of you enough. We were never able to edify your successes enough. And so the notification center will be always updated, and whenever you log in, you'll see a number depending on how many updates that you have. You can see them here, or you can go to the notification center where it'll say, okay, here's the updates, here's what's happening in your business. You can actually go into your messenger, which is your chat. This is actually a chat section. And then your activity feed. Okay, so you can display new members, tripwire sales, six-figure. You can actually see all the new people and what they bought based on these little icons and all this kind of cool stuff. We have date ranges you can choose. So it's very, very easy to see what's happening, when it's happening. On the update side, it's Ipas2 system. If you have your own team, you can have your own team updates in here, and then the 20K and the 100K club. Okay, so that is, in a nutshell, that is the user experience. But as you notice, it's very simple. Once you get set up and you go through the orientation, you just get your link. You'll be able to go to the marketing center and the training center to either order traffic through suggestions that we suggest, or you can just go ahead and use our training and do your own traffic. And then from there, you're just selling the tripwires. That tripwire is going to help sell the whole system, the whole shebang. That's your only and main focus. Okay, everything from there is just fun. You just go to your dashboard and you watch the stats page, you watch the charts and the numbers, and you see what your conversions are at, and then you go over to the calculator and say, okay, based on these numbers, I want to make $10,000 a month. So you go in here, I'm a black member, or if you're a gold member and you say, okay, I don't like how these numbers came out, you go up here and you say, I want to become an upgrade to a black member. Okay, so let's just say we're a black member, Ipas Black, there we go. It'll say, okay, we wanted to make $10,000 a month. We were paying 70 cents per click, and you just put in your conversion rates in here, and it spits out what you need to do. So based on what your dashboard says, okay, I need to do more of this, you just do more of that, okay? So it's really cool. And then you can just see where you stack up with everybody else and how close you are to winning some cool stuff. Okay, so that is, in a nutshell, the system. I wanted to give you a brief tour. I want to give you some ideas. In the next video that I send out to you, we're going to talk strategy. We're going to talk about how to really blow this thing out of the water when we get closer to launch here. So I want you guys to just kind of get familiar with it, and then once you obviously get your hands on it, you're going to get in here and just plug away and have fun with it. So again, there's nothing that I've ever seen in the industry like this. It's very, very unique and very, very simple because there's really one thing that a person does. They send traffic to their tripwire. That's all you need to be concerned about. Now, if you use our coaches and you're an Ipas Black member, you're in an advantage because then you're going to have somebody to help explain everything on your behalf. If you decide to do your own coaching, we do have training. We do train you on how to do that, etc. So, but either way, you have a system that is really going to leverage your time a lot better. And I just can't wait until we see lots and lots and lots of wins, lots of $7 orders, because I know the 47, the 97, and the back-end products will follow. So.